The upside is certainly there for Winnis.
Oh, she can be a stud, a real game changer. Yeah, she's just going to have to kind of, get some reps in here and just build her confidence as the season goes on. But boy, she's got a big swing. We're going to see it a lot tonight.
Free ball opportunity here for the Gophers. Back out to the pin. No doubter there from Taylor Landfair.
Transitioning there, taking a big high swing at the ball. She's been working to get her arm up.
Setters just want to prove you can hit once in a while too, right?
For sure.
It's a good swing from the left side. Taylor Raiola.
Players want to take a ball and just rip it as hard as they can. Raiola doing a good job of controlling the arm swing, hitting it deep.
Good touch on the block. Got to Landfair again off the top, and Landfair. We were told just before this match started tonight that Rachel Kilkelly, the 5'9" junior out of Shakopee, Minnesota, is unavailable for this match for the Gophers, so you won't see her on the floor. Also, Anna Wolf, the 6'4" middle out of River Falls, Wisconsin, River Falls High School, also unavailable. Boy, good aggressive swing, and there she is, Steph Samity.
Attack down, transitioning here. Take a look at where she jumps and where she lands.
Raiola with her second kill. Speaking of the Braum-Schreibers.
Both the girls, being the anchor of back row for Baylor and TCU.
3.44 per set. Taylor Landfair now to serve. Swing wide.
Her ability, she missed the final 8 matches last season, so it's great to see her back there wearing the Bro shirt for the Gophers.
Good second touch, very effective. Senior year working on her master's in exercise science. It might be a master's size.
Take a look at this pass, a lot of communication. I like how she passes and holds that platform. And then
tough serve, overpass. The back row blocked again. Gophers at the net have been tough early on.
Face, it was classic.
She's already announced, by the way, she's going to play 2 more seasons for the Gophers while she gets that master's degree in exercise science. Net violation.
Her offensive weapons that are the tools that she's going to pull out this year, so that back row attack is really effective for her.
Good reaction and up by Schaffmaster. Overpass. And a kill on the right side by Steph Samity.
But then just sloppy play, just kind of making errors that will kill you here when the gap of the score is that far.
The ball with an ace.
And then after she makes contact, she holds, and that ball just drops. Lot of float, lots of movement on that ball on the serve.
Again, another tough pass for TCU. Good opportunity there for Minnesota, did not capitalize. Good up on McGraw. Back row. And there, did she get the touch? Yes.
Laying it up there, leading Landfair, allowing her to get a big kill.
Better pass this time from TCU, and the overpass, the kill by Maddie Cole.
didn't really mishandle the ball, but she put it too tight to the net, which resulted in an easy point for TCU.
Just wide of the swing by Samity. Schaffmaster goes behind her.
Really tried to pull that down the line.
Good tip by Samity. Tough serve by Samity. Not on top of it on the swing by Min Yong.
And so then Minnesota can focus on the other hitters.
Defensive specialist Danny Dennison with the serve. Good pass. Second touch not over. Good reaction. The tip try, and that was down. So the Gophers make quick work in set number 1 of the Horned Frogs, 25-7. Quick work by the Gophers in the first, 25-7. I'll run the middle right away. And there's Myers with the kill. Hugh McCutcheon very complimentary of Katie Myers' all-around performance last night in that loss to Baylor. Good block there. Houston got a hand on that. Schaffmaster pushes out to the left pin. And a no-doubter.
At all, so Landfair completely dominating at 6'5" on the pin.
Number 1 recruit 2 years ago. Point for...
Has to be, I mean, she's got to put it right on the money, because if your hitter is taking off and that ball isn't where it needs to be, then you see how the ball sometimes is behind the hitter and pushing it all the way to the pin. That's not an easy set to execute.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Talk about faster tempo from Schaffmaster. Needs to get it there in time. And Landfair was there to put it away. An aggressive swing from Julia Adams.
At 6'3" on the outside, it's a good size that she has as
Shank pass
well.
and the ace for the Horned Frogs. Yep.
That level of communication from start to finish is super important.
Quick tempo there to the middle. Bump set out Adams with an aggressive swing. And miscommunication there between McGraw and the hitter.
Free ball over, try to block and dig that one for a point.
Pass right on spot, they'll run the middle. And a quick kill by Ellie Huseman.
Really, really good if they get some offense out of their middle attackers.
Shea Rubright, number 9, also figures into the mix at some point this year at middle 4.
She comes back and just gives that look. I just love it.
Good reaction on the second touch. Tried the donut, not there. And then, boy, good swing and aggressive kill by Winnes. 12 kills last night for Winnes. Was her new career high. 7 errors, hit 125. That's the one. Hugh McCutcheon said he loves the fact that Winnes is aggressive. Even out of system will take aggressive swings almost in all instances, but wants her to begin to measure that risk versus reward a little better.
Yeah, and it's always difficult. It's great to get feedback and timeout developed, and they make a massive impact on the national team. Congrats to all the Big Ten players and the entire USA team for winning gold in the Olympics this summer. Attitude through the whole thing. What a great player and role model she was. Just being on the bench, and just when her number gets called, boy, she's ready, and what an impact she had.
It's remarkable to see a roster of 14 be represented by that many players from one conference, and I think it illustrates the strength of this conference over the last 5.
And so, this conference has just had outstanding players, and we've been lucky to cover all of them.
Out of the back. Back row violation.
Performance was unbelievable. She was so steady for the national team, and what a great hit.
All-time digs leader at Nebraska, Justine Wong-Orantes, and she was coming in, maybe one of the question marks of that Olympic team is how is she going to respond to the big moment, having not played on that stage previously. And
wing blocking, being strong in the core, upper body, sealing the net.
Great second touch. It was a little tight to the net, so a smart decision.
When the setter's front row, you have to expect that, especially on a tight ball. Typically there's a huge swing on that left side, on the opposite side of the net. But also you saw right there, just the fact that you can get up and you can get tight passes and then you can attack. So I think, it's an advantage in many aspects of the game.
Tip try overpass and then put down again by Shaftmaster.
Look at the communication there. She's talking to the middle. And she takes it with her left. And her future is so bright. Just a sophomore for the Gophers.
Long on the swing. 11 kills last night against Wisconsin. She hit .381. Boy, you like that set from Shaftmaster.
Huseman goes behind, so great communication. It looked easy there. It's much more difficult to execute.
They're going to call a lift.
And that.
Oh, net violation. That rally was about to continue. The block, Huseman.
It was up, but we knew exactly where the ball was going to go, and you can see the block for Minnesota, reading, getting there early.
Good serve by Landfair, got up on the hands a bit. Chased it down to keep it alive. Adams again off the top of the block with the touch. That's an easy one to handle. And then on the right side.
With experience, where you learn what to do with a tight set, with a ball that may not be the perfect set. You want to keep the ball in play.
Tooled off the block of Samity. Maybe some dessert. So we'll have to see if we have any of those as that serve goes wide. Highlighting all 14 teams. We're so proud to be able to bring you so much volleyball expanded coverage this year. It's really a high watermark year for the Big Ten Network and covering these terrific athletes in the best conference in volleyball in the nation. Roll shot there by Steph Samity.
Of that rhythm, struggling with that rhythm a little bit. As a setter, you need that feedback.
Yeah, 55 swings last night for Samity. So, Hugh McCutcheon is keeping a close eye on that, making sure she's managed. And, the other part of that, too, is
maybe extra weight in the weight room and things like that. So the fact that they competed not too long ago and now they're competing again, it's going to take its toll.
Mm-hmm. There's Samity. And the ace. Samity now with the serve, 6 kills for Samity on 16 swings, hitting .250. Gophers already here in the match with 4 aces. One of those from Samity, good touch on the block. Good reaction, Landfair. It's a nice middle run for the Horned Frogs. Good pace ball. Kill by Win. Block on the right side. That's Mackenzie Nichols. joust at the net, won by the Horned Frogs.
She gets the last touch on it, and Nichols does a good job of scoring one for her team.
Boy, tried deep corner, right idea. Good up by McGraw. Back row tip. And got the kill. That's Winnis. On the slide, the kill by Michaela Myers. Convincingly over the Baylor Bears, ranked number 10 in the country. And not that it's a surprise, but the Badgers look like they're for real. Good block just inside that back line.
Ball slightly underset. Needs to find a way to keep the ball in play, not go right in the middle of the block.
Samity gets up with the block.
It's not perfectly set and swinging hard right in the low seam, so not a great swing on her part, and she recognizes that.
Opportunity to close it out. Samity got it from the right pin. The All-American puts it away. Transfer from Washington State. Speaking of the state of Washington, what a big win tonight for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Out in Washington.
Yes.
Big win for the Big Ten. Big win for Jen Flynn Oldenburg. Into the net, even at 1. Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
And looking really good, yes.
Off the top of the block and the kill for the Horned Frogs. One the quick, little mistimed, and left hand did not quite work for Maddie Cole.
As you saw in that play, Nichols decided to go middle and could not execute.
On the slide, blocked and out of bounds. Second most kills on the team, had a career best 24 kill outing against Texas Tech. There's some firepower in there. That's a good roll shot.
When you're a great athlete, you should be able to transition from one position to another, as Min Young did, in this season. So good job.
Good one-handed up there by Braunschreiber. Did not clear the net, point for the Gophers. You typically want that off the net as well, on a bump set like that.
Yeah, you want to give the hitter an opportunity to swing at it, so the kiss of death is too tight.
Another good play there by Min Young. 5-4 here in the third. Free ball here after the bad pass. Aggressive swing off the block and out, and the kill by Audrey Knowles.
The ref has a good view of it right there.
Right back to Winnis twice in a row. She delivers the second time. Tough serve there. Led to the overpass. Opportunity for the Gophers, and Samity just not on top of it. Tough ball for her to handle. Tight to the net. Misconnection, but boy, what a diving save by Audrey Knowles. Blocking out of bounds, point for the Gophers.
Just dearly missed, so Mike Hebert will always have a little special spot in my heart. Love that guy, and, wish all the best to his wife.
In October of Well, about 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years this October.
Yeah. Great ambassador of the game and just a terrific man.
Better swing there by Samity, but blocked back. And there is Winnis with the kill on the left side. That's a good angle. And an aggressive swing from Knowles. That was a look like, don't ask me that question. Tried deep corner there, wasn't it? Nice run in the middle, a quick run, and Michaela Myers with the kill. And look at TCU.
Teams are going to be able to transition and score, and that's exactly what TCU is doing right now.
Good combo run, and Winnis puts it down.
The ball goes to the outside, so nice, fast tempo to the outside.
Try the line, did she get it? Did get the point and the touch. Julia Adams with the swing. So 11-10, Golden Gophers. They're hitting .316 here in this set. TCU 182, but they're right in the thick of it and have now tied it at 11.
And change the angle of the ball.
Kept it alive. Still out of system. And that's off the block and out.
Hey, win the third and see what happens.
Tip try, good dive to keep it alive by Landfair. Free ball here for the Gophers. Schaffmaster. Just rolled over again by Landfair. Try it again. That's a better swing and a better set.
So when you're an outside hitter and you want to go in rhythm and fast, you can see how that margin of error is very, very small when you're trying to set a quick tempo to the pin.
Tight to the net. Adams is long. Is that accurate?
I would say you're 100% accurate on that. That was my observation as well.
Good driving serve creates the overpass. And the block is there on the right side. Played at Texas, two-time Volleyball Magazine Player of the Year. Won a national title in 2012 with the Longhorns. And she is coaching pin hitters, so both right side and outsides. On the slide. In tempo, great swing, Myers kill. And you heard Heath say it after the second set. Early in the season, still trying to figure it out a bit.
Block is doing its job. Again, backcourt defense. Not only do you want to play the ball, but you want to play it up so you can, and you know that has to have an impact on these athletes. And I mentioned it earlier, recovery is so important. Got to take care of your bodies, especially when you're working this hard.
Good serve by Bromschreiber. Nice finish from that right pin by Steph Samity.
Schaffmaster just takes the ball, puts it high, and then Samity just putting it away, doing what she does best, perimeter of the court shot.
I want to remind you to stick around for the big show. It delivers highlights, analysis. You saw Samity with another terrific, not only is Samity just an outstanding player, but she was the winner of the senior class award.
She's the real deal. She's got the whole package.
Bump set into the back row. Pushed out to the pin. Tip is down. Winnis with a nice tip. McGraw's serve, a tough one, is overpassed. That leads to the Gophers in system at a point and a kill. Good balanced attack by the Gophers. 11 kills from Winnis, Samity, and Landfair. A good hand there. Not quite down. Through the block.
Big point here coming up for Minnesota.
There's a big swing on that right pin. Maybe the most aggressive swing we've seen out of Samity, and she puts it away.